Hi, I'm Al McKinnon from Avid, and this year at Plaza we are showing the Avid S3L system, our latest live sound system in the Avid Live Sound product portfolio. Now, Avid S3L is a EUCON and AVB-enabled digital mixing system for professional live sound and studio applications. So, what that means is that it's a fully networked and modular system made up of a compact control surface called the S3 control surface, which is a EUCON-enabled control surface. That connects to the E3 engine, which is an HDX-powered E3 engine, the central brain of the system. And then the E3 engine connects to up to 4 of these remote stage boxes, the Stage 16 remote stage boxes, which gives you up to 64 mic pre's on stage and 48 outputs on stage. In addition to that, the system connects to Pro Tools directly, again over a single Ethernet cable, providing 64 tracks of record and playback over one cable. So a fully networked and modular system that's incredibly compact for tour sound applications, for corporate AV applications, for house of worship applications, where the engineer requires, where space is a premium, the engineer requires a great sounding console, but doesn't want to take up a huge amount of space in the auditorium. The S3 control surface is incredibly powerful. It's only got 16 faders, but the way that the parameters are mapped onto the control surface means that we can access a lot of functionality, a lot of power, but within a very small space. The control surface itself has been designed to be incredibly lightweight. It has a low profile, it weighs only 13 pounds, and as you can see, it's incredibly compact. Now, even though it is compact, it still has a number of local I/O in the back of it. It has 2 mic pre's, 2 TRS inputs and 4 analog outputs actually on the console itself, together with the headphone output, even though it is very small. Now, the E3 engine provides a lot of power. The system has a great price-to-performance ratio. The engine gives us 64 input channels, 27 buses, 8 matrices and 8 VCAs, together with the AAX format plug-in processing, allowing us 20 stereo plugins to be running simultaneously on the system. All of the devices talk over AVB, the latest technology in audio networking. And the way that that's been built into the system is incredibly easy to configure. So it's a plug-and-play system. Literally, you plug the devices into each other, the E3 engine knows what's plugged in, knows what device type each thing is, and auto-populates them into the software for you, so that there's no mucking around with IP switches or DIP switches, or telling the system what kind of configuration you want it to be in. You literally plug them in, and the system will place them into the same arrangement that you had last time. So a very, very easy arrangement of AVB and network configuration within this system. As I say, the E3 engine runs plugins, so all of that, those great plugin effects that are used in the studio in AAX format actually run here directly on the E3 engine itself. The system has the best interoperability with Pro Tools in any live sound desk that exists in the world today. So we have 64 tracks of record and playback happening over a single Ethernet cable to regular Pro Tools software. In addition to that, we have all of the virtual soundcheck functionality that the other systems give us, the other venue systems give us. However, we've updated S3L so that we can have that virtual soundcheck functionality on a per-channel basis. So you no longer need to replace the entire stage rack with your Pro Tools inputs. You can now have a channel-by-channel virtual soundcheck happening, which is absolutely fantastic. If, for example, you're doing a virtual soundcheck and your singer wants to come onto the stage, have her channel live and actually sing over the virtual soundcheck, you can now do that, and do that with any member of the band against the virtual soundcheck, which is absolutely fantastic. In addition to that, because the control surface is EUCON-enabled, our proprietary control protocol between Avid control surfaces and a whole range of digital audio workstations, it means that we can update the functionality of the surface in the future to be literally a controller for Pro Tools. So when the functionality is ready, we'll be able to press a button on the control surface and stop it controlling the venue software and start controlling the Pro Tools software. So I'll be able to record my inputs from my stage, record them directly into Pro Tools over a single Ethernet cable, do my virtual sound check on a per channel basis, and then at the end of the show, literally press a button and target Pro Tools and control the studio mix using the same desk. Which means that as the desk is so compact and portable, I could do that mix on the tour bus or in the hotel room or anywhere where I am during a tour or in a facility. So really unrivaled interoperability with Pro Tools. In addition to that, the system runs the same venue software as all the other live sound systems that Avid provide. The venue software has updated to version 4 and provides a number of new features for the S3L system. Firstly, its primary function is to support the new hardware of the networked architecture of S3L. And then in addition to that, it brings in new functionalities such as an updated devices page to manage your network environment. It gives you processing on every one of the outputs that the E3 engine provides. And in addition to that, it provides a new media page for 2-track record and playback directly to a USB disk, which allows us to have a playlist where we can bring in audio tracks from our USB drives and have them fully integrated with events and snapshots to make complex shows more flexible and configurable and have higher production values, but still controlled within this very small format live sound mixing system. Thank you.